Right. Hi everybody. This is Helen, your Stamping Up demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. Right, it's nice to be here today. Weather's not that great outside. It's overcast and a little bit of drizzle around. We've had some really nice weather lately, which is really good. We did have a little bit of wind for a while, but that's gone away at the moment. But yeah, it looks like we're going to have some nice weather over the weekend, so that's going to be great. So anyway, it is a good day to be in the classroom doing some crafting. It's been a busy week. We've had our horse Millie had her foal, so we've just the foal arrived back last Friday night. So I've been spending a little bit of time with him, just so he can get to know us. He is just absolutely gorgeous. Loving spending time with him. What else have I had on? I had Ayla's graduation from kindy on Monday, so that was fun. It's always nice doing things with the kids. So went down to the kindy for her graduation, so that was awesome. And I had team training or team Christmas get together on Saturday, so it was a great opportunity to catch up with some of my team ladies, and specialty class this week, so Tuesday night, Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon. And it's always nice catching up with everyone. We have a shared supper at the nighttime class and a shared lunch after the Wednesday morning class. So caught up with lots of ladies. We had a great time, great gift exchange and things like that as well. Right, so I'm going to put you down to my card tree, and I'm going to have to grab my trimmer because I forgot to grab that before I came live. So I'll grab that and then we'll get started. Just a moment. Right. Let me grab a trimmer. I'm not exactly 100% sure what colours I'm using, but I have grabbed a couple of dies out. Colours, I'm thinking may go that for my card base. So I'll grab my trimmer and we will get started. Right, so let's see. I'll just check on my iPad that is coming through okay, because that's always a good thing to know. Yep, that's looking fine. Okay, so on my trimmer, I've got a piece of A4. This is Bubble Bath. So I'm going to cut that at 10.5 centimetres. So I use my cutting blade, 10.5 centimetres. I'm then going to fold that in half. So just line it up like so. And use the bone folder. And then I'm going to put that back in the trimmer at, what are we going to put that in at? Probably about 5.5 centimetres. Oh no, we'll do it 6 centimetres, at 6 centimetres. And I'm going to cut, so just line it up at 6 centimetres, cut from the outside to the centre score line. Okay, then this piece here is a little bit smaller, so I'm going to put this back in this direction, and you can just eyeball where you've got your thing along here, and we'll just cut that little piece off. Just try to join that up to there. I may have just missed a fraction, so I'll just grab my snips and just finish that off there like that. Okay, so this is my card base. I'll put that piece aside. Right, now we're going to need a piece to go inside that. So if we grab some white cardstock, so a piece of white, I'm going to cut that at 14.3 by 10 centimetres. And what else? I think that's, oh, I might actually, I've got a piece of soft sea foam here, so I think I'm going to cut that at 14.3 centimetres. So as you can tell, I really don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm making it up as we go. And I'm going to cut that at 5.5 centimetres. Right, about there. That's cool. Okay, put those pieces of cardstock aside, and I'm going to now bring in, I'm going to do some stamping because I need to cut a few things on the cutting and emboss machine, so I might as well do my stamping so then I can finish all this off and do all the cutting at the same time. Now, I'm going to use the Simply Zinnia set. This is the set I used last week. These are retiring. They're on the last chance list. The stamp set was $53. It's down to $37.10. Great set. Love it. I love colouring in. So I'm going to use that. So I'll just grab my Memento black ink and stamp, ink up that image. And we'll just stamp that on there like so. Beautiful, eh? It's a lovely image. Right, I'm going to colour that. So let me just grab some blends. So I've got some, what are these? Granny Apple Green. So the light and dark. I'm not sure which colours. That's quite, yeah, that's a nice colour. Right. So we'll just colour that quickly. Try not to hold you up for too long with colouring, but these are great because the stamps have so many areas of the little shading lines and things like that. It makes it a lot easier when you're colouring because you get all that detail on your leaves and things, which is awesome. So I'm just going to do that as quickly as I can. I know colouring takes a little while, so I do try to avoid it sometimes, but I just love the set and I just think it's worthwhile trying to do a few extra cards with you before it retires. Now I'm using the brush end, and when you're using these brushes you don't need to put a lot of pressure on, okay? You just basically need to just touch the cardstock. If I'm colouring a large area, I colour it on the side of the brush, and that saves you having a lot of damage on the tips. Okay, there's a little bit there, but sometimes you do need the tip end, the little end of it, because you want to get into some of these small places. But just remember, you don't have to press down hard, you just need to touch your cardstock. Right, and then we have, this is the bubble bath. Oh, this is a pretty colour, isn't it? So if I'm using colouring in a large area like that, I use the side of my brush. You don't even have to do it perfectly, like it's just like that. And I'll do this area over here. I think this one's been used quite a bit by the look of it. I didn't check that before I started doing my video, but I normally have extras on hand because I use my blends a lot in my classes. Sometimes if we're doing a lot of colouring, I'm always needing new ones. So there we go. So that's the pale colour. Then I can just come in with the darker and use the fine end. And this is really good to just add that bit of extra colour. So sometimes just going over those little shaded lines on your flowers gives you a good guide for where you just need to add that bit of extra colour. Okay, so just like that. And it's quite quick. When you're colouring, nothing has to be perfect. You just do it however you want to do it. Okay. Flowers in nature are all different. So flowers are a great thing to colour. Right, there you go. That's very pretty. I like that. Quite like the pastel colours sometimes. I have got a darker Granny Apple Green, and you can use that sometimes with this, where you've got these little lines just like that, and it just gives a little bit more detail in your leaves. And sometimes if you're wanting to blend your colours a little bit more, I'll show you how you can do that too. So no definite way you need to do it, but see how it's got all that darker shading, and then you can go with your brush end
of your lighter colour and just go over it, and that will blend the dark with the light, which is really nice. Okay, right, so I want to cut that out, and I'm going to cut some pieces out of the white. So let me grab that piece as well. Okay, and today I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use the beautiful Spotlight on Nature dies, and I've just got a circle die to go in the centre of that as well. So let's bring this up. So here's I've got the large one today, and I'm going to stand up while I do this because it's just so much easier. Right, so we're going to put that on here like so, and I'm going to grab the white piece of cardstock I have here, and I'm just going to put both of these dies together like so, and wind that through, so just allowing a little gap between the layers. I don't know if I've got that exactly 100% perfect, but that will be fine. So I'll cut those, and I'm also going to cut this image out. Now there is a die to do so. So we have all these dies that come with the set, and the set of dies was $70, and that's down to $28, so there's great saving for these as well. So they're on the last chance list. They're only available while stocks last. We've already had some things sell out. Oops, I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I put that down, I thought that's going to move. I normally have some, that's better, hold it in place while I wind it through, get it started. I normally have some washi tape, but I haven't got it over here with me. Right, it's perfect. I'll move that aside. So, oh, I know what else is going to do. No, bringing it back again. Something else I decided that I'd like to do with this card is using this plate, the piece of soft sea foam. I'm going to use the embossing folder. So this embossing folder is a beautiful Zinnia embossing folder. It's gorgeous as well. And this was $23.25. It's down to $9.30 on the last chance list. I thought I'll use that. And I want to use the soft sea foam as a bit of a contrast colour for my card I'm wanting to make. Right, take those out of there and put that back. Okay, so let's see. Oops, I've got a piece of cardstock on the floor. Right, look how beautiful that is. Really gorgeous image. Right, so I'm going to bring my card back. So the white's going to go inside there like that. But I won't put that in yet in case I want to do something for that. This is going to go in there. See how lovely and subtle that is? It's really pretty. So I will grab my Stampin' Seal. Don't know which side I like the best, really. Stampin' Seal doesn't really like when you have embossed. It's a bit harder because it's not a flat surface that you put your tape on. You just have to be a bit more gentle. Right, put that onto there, like so. That's really cute. Now this is the piece that I cut out before. So I'm going to put that on. Or, let me just see. I found one over here that I'd cut out the other day. Or do we have to go that way? That might be prettier because I've got the white in the background. Yes, I might go with that one. I can use that one for something else. Sometimes it's not till you start putting things together that you realise what you want to use. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just on half of that circle die cut that I've got there. One little thing to pop out. Now, remember where the glue is, there and there. And I'll put that on about there, like that. There we go. Perfect. That's going to look great. Okay, so I might put this inside. I don't think I need to stamp on it. Sometimes if you put them inside and then you want to stamp on them, it doesn't always stamp as well when it's already been attached to a card base. So sometimes I just like to make sure before I attach it that I'm not wanting to stamp on the outside of it or whatever. So there you go. So that can go inside to write on. And this is going to be popped up on there like that. So that's cute. Could go either way. So when I'm attaching this to here, I can attach it to the little pieces on the edge of my circle, and I can attach it anywhere down there. So I can put dimensionals down the bottom here because they are not going to be on this part of the circle. When I'm trying to work out where to attach it there, the easiest way is to grab some small dimensionals. And sometimes the best thing to do is to, this one's already lost its top, so I'll use that one, is to work out where it's going to join on and just put the dimensional directly onto that piece there. And put another one up here. Because you don't want your dimensionals going over the edge so it attaches to the background. Okay, so that will go on there. We'll just take the backs off these. That will go on there like so. Pretty. That's very cute. Okay, and then let's just put a little bit of ribbon because we love ribbon, and this is that beautiful silver and white sheer ribbon. And I could put a bow, but sometimes a bow's a little bit thick and it takes away from what you've got underneath. So sometimes I just tie a knot and that can look stunning. So we'll just put that on there. I'll just put it up here, about there. Dang. Right, that's cute. Pretty. Right, now inside, I will do some stamping inside. I've decided. Now, let me think, where is, I'll grab a block. Like this. So this says, sending flowers and thinking of you. So that would be really nice. I can stamp that down the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that in. Oh, I haven't got my granny apple green here, have I? No, I'm going to stamp in a black then. Must be out in one of the other cards that I've got out for class next week. So let me just think. I want it to be down below the line there. So just about there will do. Perfect. And I probably could have, let's just do that. See, this is what happens. I decide to do things later. And yet really, it's better if you do it before you attach everything together. Now, these are some instructions from my class the other day. See if I can just pop that under the edge there like so. And I'll grab, I might grab the, oh, I might do it in the little bubble bath. And I'll just do that across the corner like that. Just a little bit of a flower at the bottom. That's super cute. I love these stamps. They're great. So much detail in them, which is really nice. Lovely just stamped on their own, or you can colour them like I've done there. So there you go. So that's my card. Oh, it's only 20 past. Do you want me to make another card? I can make another card. Let me think. Shall I put that aside? Okay, what am I going to do? I'll bring my trimmer back in. I'll make another card like that using a different set. How about that? So, bring the trimmer. What else am I going to do? Okay, I've got this colour, the Blackberry Bliss, because I was using this for something else before. So, let's do that. So, we'll cut that at 10.5. And then, I feel like I've got stuff everywhere here. I'm going to fold that in half. It's just sometimes easier to fold it in half first because you've got an idea exactly where you're taking it up to. Sometimes when you're trying to cut across and finish and you're working, especially on a dark image, you can't always see the your measurements up there. So, right, so we're going to put that in at, anyway, 6 centimetres. So we'll do it the same measurements as the last one. Sometimes I change this, it just depends on what I'm doing at the time. Right, we'll go right in to that line there. And we can turn it around, or this is another way. You can just use your snips and just cut down your score line there to that piece there. Just like that. And that's just as easy. Okay? Right, now we will need, where's my white piece here? So we'll need another piece of white to go inside. So we'll do that one at 10 centimetres by 14.3. Okay, then on the front, what are we going to do on the front? Let me think. I might do a white. Yep, why not? We'll do a white. I think so. Yeah, why not? Okay, so we'll do that 5.5 by 14.3. Just because I've got white here that I can cut up. And I'm going to have to get a piece for a stamped image, but that's all right. Okay, and then we are going to, I'll grab, will it fit on there? I've got another, that will fit on there. Got the Magnolia here. No, not quite. I'll just grab another piece out of my drawer. And you never have a piece the right size when you want it, do you? Oh, here we go. Found one. Right, there's a piece there. So let's grab the Blackberry Bliss. And we're just going to ink that up. I love this Blackberry Bliss. I've made a lot of cards with this colour combination. So let's just do that like that. Look how beautiful that is. That's stunning. Okay, so I'll put that aside. And then we have, what else have we got? So this is Magnolia Mood. So this is another set that's on the last chance list. So the stamp set's down to 45.60 and the dies are down to 36. So these are the beautiful dies that cut your cardstock and you get the really nice image that you can layer on your cards, or you have the dies that cut out your floral images as well. So let's just grab the die for that, which is here, and I'll bring my machine back in. Now while I've got this one on here, I might use the same embossing folder, but I'll do it with the white. So let's just do that. Well, I've got the embossing plate on there, and we'll put that through first, just like so. Then bring my other plates back in and put this, take this out of the embossing folder. So that's a Zinnia embossing folder, but I'm using it with this card as well because I haven't got anything else organised for that. That's what happens when you decide to do things when you're not organised for that, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just nice to get different ideas and see the same card made in different ways. So I'll put the top on there like that, and we'll wind that one through like so. And I'll just take that off there for the moment because I have got this one left over from before, so I'll see if that's going to work or not. It may do, may not do. I guess that would look really cute on there. Right, so we're going to put this embossed image on the front. So we'll attach that. One thing I love doing is creating cards. It's like my favourite thing to do. And then sharing what I make with other people is awesome. It's great. Right, that can go on there. Now let's, I think this white one will do. I think that will look quite cute. Let's just do that. Okay, so I'm going to grab my glue again and just put glue just around half like that. Make sure that you know exactly where the glue is when you're attaching it. Just like so. And then this can be popped up onto there like that. So, well, we'll do exactly what we did last time. Pick up some of the small dimensionals and just work out where they can go. So I could probably do one there, and I could do another one under here, and I could possibly do one just under there as well. And then the bottom part, like this part, I can just put a couple of larger dimensionals because that will be on the main part of the card base. So just grab a couple like that. So we'll take those off. Oh, didn't want to come off that one. Right, and then take these ones off. And then it's just a matter of working out where to put this so it covers the dimensionals. So just like that. Yep. There you go. So that's really cute, isn't it? Now I'm just thinking, should we, piece that's going to go inside, I might, out of this set, we've got this cute little flower here. It's really stunning. Love it. I'll grab that in a block. Just as well my blocks are all handy, hey? Okay, and, oh, have I got the happy birthday here? I have. Happy birthday is quite cute. Right, we'll put that onto another block. There you go. And we'll grab a piece, just a strip of cardstock like that. And we're just going to stamp that to there. That's going to be quite cute. Probably go down here. Right, and what we'll do with that one, oh, oops, while I've got the ink out, I might stamp on this. Alright, we'll just stamp this down that bottom corner, like that. Isn't it a gorgeous stamped image, that one? Okay, I'll just take the happy birthday off here. And there's another Stampin here that I might use. So, I have thrashed this set. I really love it. And I am so disappointed it's going. So, there you go. Happy birthday. Just a note to let you know that you are loved. So, that's quite cute. Now, trying to see if I get that. Oh, that's reasonably straight. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Now, I think when we put that into the card, there's a lot of white around there, so I think we might just sponge around the edges just a little bit to soften it. So what I'll do, I will grab a sponge and I've got my note with my instructions there. No, so that will be fine. Right, we'll just come off the edge. So you just want to just bring a little bit of colour in, okay. So just tap some off. Oh, it's gone quite colourful on that side. But it just sometimes softens it, and we can come in a little bit further over that flower in the corner, okay. So that's softened that quite nicely. I could have put another colour behind it, but sometimes it's like when you bring in another colour in, where's it going to go? So that can go into there like that, and then you've got that nice sponged image around the back, which is cool. So we'll put that inside now. And then I'm going to show you something else I'm going to do. So we'll put this inside. Just like that, nice border of colour. And then the happy birthday. Now I stamped the happy birthday out, and I could cut it into just a little long rectangle. But what else you can do, and sometimes this is quite fun to do, is you can just cut around. So you just cut around and you just leave a border. Now we do have dies like this with some of our stamps, and it's quite a nice look really. It's just a little bit different, and sometimes you don't need a big label. You just want something to go on there that says something. So this is it, and you just move your scissors around, move the name around with your scissors. So you just cut a little bit of border with it. So there you go. So up like that, down, and we're on the home straight now, just going along here. If I was doing it and I wasn't doing the Facebook Live, I'd probably take a little bit more time, but I don't want to hold you up too much longer today. Right, there we go, and that's our little happy birthday, so that could go down there like that. Okay, and then with that, you could even back that on another layer and just cut round and give another layer, but we're just going to put that down. We don't need a lot of words and things on the front because we've got words inside as well. So we'll just put 3 little dimensionals on there, take them off. Did I get that last one? No, there we go. Right, so that could probably just go down there like that. And again, if we wanted to, we could tie a little knot again. I love the knotty things. You can do bows, like a bow would be really pretty too, I suppose. Let's have a look. We could try it. We'll try a bow on this one, I think. The other one I didn't feel needed a bow, but you know, you never know. See what it looks like. I tie hundreds of bows. I'm always tying bows for my ladies in class, and you just get used to the way you do it. So there you go. See what that looks like. So that might look really pretty. It needs to go down a little bit lower because otherwise it takes away a bit of the flower. So we'll put that on, put a bow on this one. Where are my mini glue dots? Right here. Glue dots are the best thing for putting bows and things on. They're great. Right, there we go, just like that. Okay, and that's very cute. So that just sits up. So you do see through there and it opens up. So that's another one. So there you go. 2 little, I don't know what you call them. I never know what you call anything. Half the time I just make them. But those are my 2 cards for today. So 2 cards today, bonus today. If you make a card like that, I would love to see what it looks like. I'll show you the card that I made at specialty class this week. This was lots and lots of fun. And it's a card I've made in the past. But yes, I think with these papers, I thought it lent itself to that. So this is the card. It's rather a large card. And these papers came out with Christmas coming up. And I decided that, you know, I've got lots of Christmas cards. I wanted to make something a little bit different. So, and it opens out like that. So I made this one into a birthday card. A couple of my ladies at class made these into Christmas cards, but really, really cute. And there just folds in, and we made a large envelope to put it in so we could give it away, but really nice way to show off the beautiful papers from that Golden Greenery suite. And then this weekend, I've got my class using some of the splendid autumn papers. So these are really quite stunning, beautiful scenes and things. So I do have a double easel card to do. I've got this one here, lovely scenery, and that one there as well. So I've got to make a few more of those before Saturday. So that's Saturday's class and Sundays. Right, these are my cards today, ladies. If you make a card like that, please share them with us. We love to see what you all make. Everyone has different ideas, so it's really good. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. I haven't had a chance to keep an eye on the comments. It's something I just don't get around to doing. I know I've got to change my iPad to another a way of looking at it so I can see the comments, and I never have, I just don't remember to do that before I start. But I will reply to the comments later. So thank you everyone who joined me today. Thank you for the comments. It's always nice to have some feedback.
and I look forward to catching up with you next week. Don't forget to send me a card if you make one of the cards that I showed today. And I will catch up with you next week at 2 p.m. Right, you have a great day, everybody. And thanks again. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.